Welcome everybody to a video I realized I hadn't done yet. This is my Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom predictions video. I'm going to discuss plot, what I think is going to happen, pretty much a general prediction video. So, first off, I'm going to discuss plot. What I think is going to go down, how it's going to happen, and all that fun stuff. And I may discuss 2 or 3 variations on what may or may not happen. So, first off, I think the movie's going to begin with the Mosasaurus scene we've been seeing in the trailers with the submarine and all that stuff. We've heard rumors that's what the movie opens with. So that's how I think it's going to open. We're going to have that scene with the guy being chased by Rexy, getting in the helicopter, dangling, and Mosasaurus jumping up and chomping. And that's that. That's that. And then we probably were going to have the scene, because the first trailer was only the first 55 minutes of the movie, right? And the scene with Malcolm was in it. So I kind of seems like that'd be at the end of the movie, but no. What I think is going to happen is that's going to be the next part, and they're discussing, or maybe the scene where Claire and the new villain, whatever his name is, are talking about saving the dinosaurs. I feel like one of those 2 scenes are going to happen around the same time. Not sure which will be first. And then we'll have the scene in the diner with Claire and Owen talking. He'll agree to go back. Maybe he'll watch some archived footage of him and Blue, Baby Blue. That's where that comes from. Who knows? I'm still not sure how that fits into it all, because who would be filming that? Anyway, so he goes back to the island, which is about to blow up. Kaboom! End of the world. Well, end of that world anyway. The lost world. Anyway, it really will be a lost world. Anyway, getting sidetracked. What will happen then is, they'll go. Fine. They're gonna start. I'm assuming the main mercenary team will go start saving. I say that with quotation marks around it. Saving the dinosaurs just to sell them. I do think Owen will find Blue around this time. They will have their little reunion to be interrupted and ending with Blue getting shot. Then, I don't know, maybe they take Blue, maybe they just take some DNA and leave her there, and who knows. I feel like they'll take her, because later on when the volcano is erupting, she's not there. So, then I feel like the baryonyx scene will probably happen. They'll get out. This is right around the time the volcano starts erupting. And maybe the mercenaries left them for dead. We don't know. Seemed like that could happen. They have the little chase scene. You get to the gyrosphere, goes over the cliff. They get out of the gyrosphere. They get to the shore, and we see the dinosaurs all being hauled off. And so then we get back to the mainland, and we get introduced to the auctioning, the villainous plot of the movie, things like that. And I feel like we'll definitely be talking a lot. We'll be having a lot of interaction with Owen and Blue. I'm definitely sure that will happen. And he'll he'll save her, and they'll try everything he can to stop her from being used with whatever purpose they want, which I think is to make another hybrid aside the Indoraptor. And I think this is around this point we'll be introduced to the dinosaur auctioning thing. The Indoraptor will escape during the auction, kill the new hunter dude who's like Roland, and Muldoon, couldn't think of the guy from the first movie's name. And we'll have that thing get out. Owen will go to save, I don't know, maybe. Well, I'm not quite sure how the third act will play out, because it seems like the stuff with Lucy would be toward the end, but it's got to be close to the beginning, because she's there for a lot of it later on. So I feel like he'll go get her. Maybe she went to bed for some reason after it gets out. We don't know yet. Anyway, that stuff happens. Blue fights it. We don't know exactly how the third act is going to go down, which is good. So, we'll have the dinosaurs get out. We'll have the stuff with the Indoraptor going on, and that'll all be the last hour of the movie. That'll all happen in the last 45 minutes. So yeah, we'll have the Indoraptor terrorizing everyone inside the Lockwood Manor, and then we'll have the dinosaurs revolting inside the Lockwood Manor, and most likely gonna lead into Jurassic World 3, which I think will be a post-apocalyptic thing. The dinosaurs are gonna start multiplying, and I think Blue, I don't want it to happen, I really don't, but I think Blue is going to die because of that. Well, that picture that'll be the thumbnail of this video is you can just watch that second international trailer and you'll see it looks like she's dying. It really does, which will be really sad. So yeah, I definitely think, I really like how we still don't know how the third act is going to play out. I don't see them using Lucy as bait. I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, that would take a lot of guts, and that would explain why she was awake. Who knows? Maybe what if she's at the auction when it gets out, and she stays with them, which is why it's chasing her around in the trailer, why she's with them in the museum, and all that stuff, and then they decide to it gets onto the roof, and there could still be more than one. Who knows? I think there could be two because there's one in a cage and then there's one running around. I think that might be how it goes down. Same thing with the Indominus. They made two in case one didn't survive. But like I said, I really like how we don't have a clear idea of how the third act will go down. Anyway, maybe they like say, get in your bed, we'll wait just outside the door, and when it comes in to grab you and make you lunch, we will bust in, kill it. It doesn't die. We've seen him shoot it. It gets back up. They don't know what's going on. Blue comes running in, and they fight. Most likely it gets outside, and to the point where the Indoraptor escapes. It doesn't escape. We don't know. We don't know when the stuff with Blue and Owen working together in the lab is going to happen. We don't know why they get locked up in the Lockwood Manor. We don't know a lot of things, and that's great. And I'm really glad the movie comes out like a month earlier in other countries. Like, comes out on June 6th in some places. Gotta avoid spoilers for like a whole month, and that's the internet age. So it's gonna be a challenge, but I'm always been able to avoid Star Wars spoilers. But yet again, I see those on opening weekend. So who knows? But I'm definitely gonna do everything I can to avoid spoilers, and I will definitely do a review. But yeah, so anyway, that's how I think the general way this movie will be. I think it'll feel a lot like The Lost World. It just seems like it's gonna have that feel, which I love because The Lost World is my favorite in the series. Sorry, everyone out there who hates The Lost World. It's my favorite. Always has been. I never know why, but I think this one could take its place. I'm still not sure. I think it'll probably tie with it. I don't think it'll take it. Because, like, same thing with Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and The Last Jedi. They're both tied for my favorite Star Wars movie. I'm sorry all you Last Jedi haters out there, but I loved it. So, anyway, so that's what I think. That's generally how I think Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom will play out. And I think we'll get some setup for Jurassic World 3. And after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom comes out, I will do a Jurassic World 3 prediction. I may do an updated one a few years from now when we have more information on it. But yeah, let's just get through Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which I cannot wait for. It should be really exciting. Should be great. I am gonna, I cannot think of an outro to do, so I'm just gonna stop right here. Goodbye. Can't wait for the movie!